Yo, yo, yo. Yep, today early again. In these 2 weeks, I will do few early streams because I watch hockey, like I said. I'm a fan of hockey. Yo, Jaden. Yes, I am super cute. I am cutie. I myself call me cutie. Let's see what winds of YouTube brings us today. Yo, Gayatri. New name, I would do that, but I don't think it's allowed on YouTube. Chill Gayatri, I'm from Latvia. Everyone wants to know always from where am I. It's not that important. I mean, obviously we all are from this planet. New name, I think that kind of stream would right away be banned. New name, I mean, then why do people don't do it on YouTube? Because it's not allowed. Yes, Gayatri, your name says it, that you are from India. Yo, Abdullah. Every time I actually come in these live streams, there is question in my mind. The question is about YouTube. Can YouTube be used for self-inquiry, deep self-inquiry? And I still don't know the answer. Nothing's happening, Abdullah. Totally nothing is happening. Well, around me. I mean, just sitting in my apartment at this moment. For someone, probably at this moment, lots of stuff is happening. Yes, Somo, maybe you should quit YouTube. Just dive into your mind. Become a monk. Maybe it's needed for you. Can you be so mentally strong to do that? Space, and what if I don't do it? What if I don't do that? What will happen? Someone is gonna think something about me in worst case scenario. No, Dimak, I am Chris. Is there a name, Ok? I don't even know. Nah, man. Hunter, for you the same answer. I am Chris. Dude, I am the biggest Jew you will ever see on YouTube. Yo, Felicia. Okay, Somu. I guess it's quite easy to draw my face because I'm quite static. Yo, 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 Shani. Something knowledgeable. Nah, man. Or woman. I mean, tell me, what do you need to know? And how do you use knowledge? For what do you use knowledge? Knowledge about what as well? I am not good at knowledge. I am good at direct experience of whatever is. Space, I don't have opinion about Muslims. Why should I have opinion about them? Just people. Either way, everyone lives in its own crazy world, in their mind. How could you lift yourself to a better place in life? By continuing to learn, staying open, but I mean, about what kind of better place do you speak? Like inner better place or material? Yo yo mano, don't spam mano. Yes, of course, mano. I mean, Shanimi, if you try to learn something new about yourself, about your life, about everything all the time, then you will eventually come to something better. Then you will upgrade your life. Yes, Lokesh. I do not smoke. Okay, blue, you're hired. Okay, blue, but now you have to call me boss all the time. I'm your master, blue. Call me master, call me boss. Thanks, Shani. Lokesh, state of mind at this moment is full of silence, full of detachment. Why is it like that, Profo? By the way, you have cool profile picture. Is that a Pokemon ball? UFO Gaming. Well, I myself don't smoke, and I drink, if you mean alcohol, then I drink it super rarely, only in some parties. But for other people, yes, I support if they drink and smoke and lose their health and life because of that. If it's needed for them, then it's needed. Why don't support that? Who am I to judge someone else's decisions? No, Lokesh, not seeking. Not seeking for something. Profo, I don't have thoughts on gays as well. Let them exist. I myself, I am not gay. But if someone is gay, well, whatever, dude. Why should I judge gays? People are just like ants either way. There is higher intelligence. Whatever is happening in the world, it is needed. Yes, enlightened one, All of us judge others, but you know what is difference? Not all of us identify as the judgers. When judging happens in me, it's just a small wind. I don't even notice it. I'm not dependent. My story is not dependent on judgments. Judgment is just another thought, another movement in this moment. If you identify yourself as the thinker of thoughts, well, then judgments can be a problem for you. Shanimi, at this point, it would be hard to tell what kind of thoughts I have because there is, like I said, so much silence and space in my mind. Yes, peace is found in chaos, and peace is found in peace. I am not against chaos. I'm not against peace. Whatever is, that's all. Be okay with what is. That is the highest, let's say, peace. Is life all suffering? No. But suffering will always be part of life. How much suffering do you have in your life depends on you. But dude, it depends on lots of factors. Also, luck plays a big role in that. But how much suffering do you experience? It mostly depends on your choices, decisions. Yo, Taddy. I'm good, I'm chilling. Yes, held integral. I activate this mode for some of you to just go away. And lose interest in this live stream. No, Benjamin, I'm not Buddhist. But I think that Buddhism has had some kind of influence over me. But I'm not spreading any religion. I'm not into any religion. Lokesh. Well, what you are saying, it comes out from what do you understand by phrase not doing. And what do you understand when I say, let's say, inner controller, doer of actions, thinker of thoughts? There is no problem in physical actions or doing some stuff. That's life. But if you feel like in your mind you are controller of all these processes, that's something else. Creator of your thoughts. Do you create your thoughts? No, Susant Sharma, I do not do weed, but I guess I look like that all the time. That's very interesting. For people I look like a stoner, yet I totally do not smoke. I don't use drugs. Yes, of course I have a job. Arka Krishna, yes, today early live stream because I want to watch hockey game later. I'm fan of hockey. Yes, Arka Krishna, I a little bit know that. Yo-Yo CD journey. Yes, I am married. Krishna, in Latvian it's uguns. In Sanskrit it's Agni, and in Latvian it's uguns. Well, somehow similar, but not directly. Yo Karmuk. Yo Sofian. I'm good. Chilling here, speaking with some trolls in YouTube. Not only trolls. Yes, Karmu Gupta. You are up to date with Latvian politics. Congrats. How does it look when I get excited? I start to clap hands like crazy. When I'm excited, I start to clap my hands always. And tears of joy spread out. Arka Krishna in Latvian, it's guys. Vāju is guys. Mera, surrender? Of course. Surrendering is natural. Natural process. New name. Either way, it sounds like you have great parents' new name. I think they care for you. Shani, I already told you, when I get excited, I start to clap my hands. Shani, I'm not telling you are troll. I did not point to any one of you. Everyone decides by themselves. New name, if I came to India, do you think I would meet your family as well? Arka Krishna. Well, none of these are true actually. I did not woke up now, and I slept very well. I think that for anybody it would be very, very hard to understand exactly my character, because you don't know what is behind this character. It cannot be known. It can be only experienced in yourself. Yeah, okay, new name, then we would go through that together. I would respect what your parents would be telling me. Yo bao buns. This is for you, bao. Yes, Lokesh, it is very true. In Latvia, there are more women than men, and in Latvia, women are very, very beautiful, objectively speaking. Arka Krishna, yes, I like sweets. Okay, someone send it to me on Instagram. I'm totally not active on Instagram, but send it. But don't expect nothing from me, just send it to me. CD journey. These days, actually, I feel the same. Each day can be different CD journey. And I think that's cool. We all experience similar patterns in our minds, in our energy level, because we are part of nature. Everything is connected. But if you feel like this is something that's really happening with you, not like with you as you, well, then it can be, then it can create suffering. If you are wise enough to see that this will pass, just take it as it is, then it's all gonna be good. Arka Krishna. Well, if you are addicted to sugar, then yes, avoid it. I have been addicted to sugar. But time goes by, you get older, smarter, more experienced, and addictions calm down, especially if it comes together with self-inquiry. No self-knowing, letting go. No, Gaurav, I don't earn money from YouTube. I have no thoughts about David Goggins. I don't know who he is. Mer, how can life be all about girls? Maybe that's your life. What are you talking about, dude? Life is not that narrow. Dude. Do you expect I will tell to you stop it? No, dude. Fall in love with this addiction. Let it take you over. Let this addiction show to you where you in your mind is hidden. I have healed lots of addictions in me just by observing them, not trying to fight them. You will see that these addictions are not that serious. If you think that you are serious, then you think that your addictions are serious. But the more you observe or maybe meditate, the more you dissolve your ego, the better you are with addictions, because the less you there are in these addictions. That's right, Karmuk. Lokesh, but I mean it. What I said about addictions. That is how addictions work. If you have enough presence in you to see it, if you can be here and now and see clearly in your mind, Bren, that is quite nonsense what you typed. No, Web Matrix, I'm not hypnotist. But when I look like this, in girls' eyes, they are melting. But that's a joke. Well, I don't know why all of you call yourself enlightened. I would say enlightenment is full embodiment of no self-realization. Embodiment of no self-realization in all life aspects. That's enlightenment. And that's not theory. You cannot be enlightened while there is still you. Yet, this you will never leave you. So how is it possible? God of, what do you mean help? Bren, this was a better comment from you. But Bren, all life is not about addictions. And even if it was, Bren, there is no problem in addictions. Where I can see problem, if there is problem, it's only if you identify a separate you. Then addictions will make you feel like something special. But then I just told you, if you will try to fight some specific addiction, well, you can do that. but why it is needed. Better look in you, who is being attached by this, attached by, not attached, but for who in you these addictions are problem. Who is behind these addictions? If you see clearly that behind these addictions it is nothing, then how can these addictions make problem for you? And if you give up this idea of you behind these addictions, well, you will see how lots of things in your life, in your mind, naturally starts to slowly balance, become in harmony. Lokesh, if you want very truthful answer from me, you ask what happens after death. You know what is the most honest answer I can tell you? Don't try to rush the answer. And can you be okay in you with not knowing? Do you really live in a state where you feed your mind with need to know, constant need to know something, and if you don't get answer, then you suffer? Be okay with not knowing, dude. Trust life. Sentry, Nitish. Sentry is a program for programmers. Karmu, I don't read your questions if they are silly. Sometimes I read silly questions, but dude, not all the time. It depends, dude. No, man, I don't know what is thunderbolts. Yo, Ash. Yo. If you hate something but it's important, should you do that? Of course do that. But I wouldn't say that there is one answer in this as well. That always when you hate something but it's important, you should do that. There is no one answer for this. What life is teaching you is that this moment is always fresh, and this moment always requires something new from you. It's not always the same answer. Each moment is different. Every single moment is changing. And yet, it is the same moment. Lokesh, you know what is best way to live life happily? The less you can be tricked by your own thoughts, your own beliefs, your own attachments, the more happiness there will be in you. The more happiness you will observe naturally. Lokesh, that's quite interesting that you really get what I'm saying. If something resonates in you from what I say, that's quite interesting. Because totally not many people understand what I'm talking about. Am I that quiet kid from school? Yes and no. Yo-yo observer. Ash, you motivate yourself to work hard. Why me? Motivation in you, Ash, will always be something that comes and goes. This is not motivational channel. This is channel of clarity. I would rather say see who needs to be motivated in you. I know that motivation helps in life, but dude, this is not life advices channel. Because my advices are needed only for me. Each of you live your own life. We all are part of it, part of each other's lives, but dude, But I can tell you how I get motivated. And the thing is, there is no one way how you get motivated. Work with your body, work with your mind. Be healthy. Motivation will come. Live balanced life and motivation will find you when it's needed. Ash, this is Self-Inquiry channel. Mostly. What is self-inquiry? Self-inquiry is when you want to find yourself. When you feel a deep need to find meaning of life, inner peace, joy, happiness, freedom, whatever, dude. While you are in struggle with yourself, trying to fight yourself, you're actually in self-inquiry. And the end point of self-inquiry is seeing directly, realizing that there is no fixed self in you. Your personality is not yourself, you. Thought of you is not you. Awareness is not you. God is not you. Nothing is you. Everything just is. Is there a you in something? No. Because your mind is not yours. It was given to you. That is illusion to call something as yours or you. Yes, Lokesh, we need to have attachment. Attachments helps us. No one can become free of attachments if they are not tricked by attachments. That's just how it works. How work without attachment? Dude, how your body works without you trying to control it. Lokesh, Do you think that, if you think that your mind will stop to work, your memory will stop to work, if you forget about it, if you lose in you a job as thinker, if you think that you will lose your thoughts, you lose your mind, lose your memory, well then try to stop the thinking process at this moment totally. You will see that it's not possible. Everything in your mind happens spontaneously. Everything in your mind is same movement as in life around you. You are not doing this. You can come to a point where you just see how life is taking care of all the aspects of your life. And it does not mean that you stop to move your body, stop to live. No, totally no. Movements happen without you doing it. Inner movements as your thoughts, emotions, outer movements as some physical body expressions. Heaven boy, how to face biggest problem of your life? Dude, you will not find some notes how to do that. Just like you don't need to find some notes how to come outside of your mother's body, how to be born. Broke character. Why do you think that there is some character that I'm holding on to? Character is just a play. It's changing all the time. Do you really think that people have one character? Yes, Kevin boy, my wife came home. Yomi Nato. No, I'm out of chia seeds. I forget to buy them all the time. What's up, Skibidi Riz? Skibidi Riz God Sigma. Is there any meditation guidance related video on my channel? Don't know, man. Of course, at some live stream we have talked about meditation. But for example, those videos that I have on my channel, those are quite old videos, but maybe you can gain something from them. Because people are into different cycles of self-inquiry. But dude, I have always meditated just by recognizing inner silence, and keep your attention to this silence. That's all you have to do if you want to meditate deeply. If you want to let go your emotions and thoughts. This technique of inner silence, it's really one of the most ancient ones and direct ones. And if you don't recognize silence, well, just observe your thoughts, your mind. No, I guess I have not tried colonics because I don't know what is colonics. Thanks, Lokesh. Bren, what do you want here, Bren? I mean, do you want to learn, Bren, how to live out of the negativity? Because I clearly see that you are being held as hostage of negative thoughts. Is that what you are seeking for here, Bren? Subconsciously. Kidil, when you say someone should meditate, please tell me what should happen then. Because I had very deep relationship with meditating as meditator. But can you tell me what should happen to me when you say you should meditate? What will meditation do? One word, schizophrenia. Interesting. Yes, negative thoughts is a part of process, but you realize, casual Mike, that that each message he is sending in chat is about what he does not like about some person. Don't you think it's silly? Yes, Lokesh, I know. But when I responded to that dude, I guess Bren, that was connection between us, and he got something from me. He looked at his own mind at that moment for a second. Observer, you want bowl? Here's bowl for you. Casual Mike, it's not actually once you understand, but if you understand. In media technology, in programming segment, yep, Mike. And it's also not like that everyone should, as some kind of meaning of life, understand it. This is just a dream. Someone not seeing or knowing directly the true nature of mind does not mean that they are not this nature already. This someone in the mind being in front of clear vision, clear seeing, is just illusion, is just a program. It does not make someone less. Chandu, actually, this live will end after some 25 minutes because I do live streams earlier these days because I'm a fan of hockey. Just want to watch hockey games because it's World Championship right now. No, not field hockey, ice hockey. Now it's World Championship of Ice Hockey. My country's team is playing. That's why I'm watching. But I just love that game. Well, I love actually all kinds of sports. Now, India's nation game is not ice hockey. Maybe you have field hockey. Maybe joy cult, but I'm not that kind of person who is worried about if my neck is shaved or not, or if my beard and hair is some kind of aligned or shaved properly. I haven't been to hairdresser for 15 years. Law of attraction is true, you felt it. Law of attraction is completely true. It's there. Energy is all around. Every second is about what you attract. In simple terms, things you do and think today will make your tomorrow. What you do in this moment will create the next moment. It's even not a topic, because we all see that your decisions creates what you get and what happens with you. Why I speak slow? Because my mind is not running like crazy. My mind works on super slow waves. Casual mic. Communication does not have to stop. Well, yes, these are empty words. All the time talking. Those are empty words. Just communication, that's right. And even if there's feelings behind some words, those feelings are also empty. Even if there's emptiness itself behind, this emptiness is also nothing. Everything just flows. And you just see how you are being played by life as a character, as human being, human mind, body. Chandu, how you control your mind? Chandu, just the same way how you control your heartbeat. Chandu. Thanks, Emblazed. Thank you for your kind comment. Jesse James. And what if you did not know what is AI? Jesse James, what if you did not know the word AI and what it is? What would you say then? You know why I'm telling you this? For you to see that everything is your mind's perception. If you think you are your mind, then probably you think that you and me are separated. But if you see that you are not your mind, there is no you, then you will see how we all are one. English only. English only, boys and girls. I mean, in this channel, not in life. Speak whatever language you want. Casual mic. But be careful with this casual mic. Because it was me like that as well. Even though I understood quite clearly, quite early in my years, I am not my body, I am not my mind, I was still trapped because I thought that I am awareness. As long as there is at least one something you try to hold on to as you, something is being missed out, and real freedom will not be there. Real peace, real freedom, real neutrality, universal love, acceptance. Is the ego part in mind who always tries to know the I, know the self. The power of subconscious mind is true. What do you mean, Lokesh? Well, subconsciousness works with you in your life. Of course. I think I need to change the bulb. It has been with me forever. No, I don't have tattoo. But Lokesh, trying to find out what is subconscious and what is conscious. Well, that's not important actually. I mean, your mind can have all kinds of thoughts. But if you will start to create some kind of inner relationship with importancy, to see what is conscious, what is subconscious, to control something, then that will create same illusion of you. That's okay, Jesse. And actually, all that I'm talking here, it's actually not only for the spiritual ones. This is for everyone who has mind and thoughts. Yes, casual Mike. Attachments does not need to end. Ego will never end, of course. But what I said to you about awareness, that's a little bit different. Because that can be the spiritual ego. The final layer. Maybe you see it through. I don't know. Bren, what a nice saying that you have thinked out by yourself as a poetry almost. You can try to tell this to everyone around you in the life and see which one is interested in that. Maybe you are self-claimed monk, I don't know, dude. Yes, Lokesh. I see like that as well, actually. But I must admit that I am still open to anything, because mind is always limited. My mind will always be limited. Forever. As long as I'm alive, I will have limited mind. You too, every one of us. Yo, Danraj. Okay, after 8 minutes, 7 minutes, I'm ending this stream for greater purpose. Yes, this is Jesus. Of course. What do you mean, Bren, for hockey? Just be honest. Of course, for hockey, everyone knows that. Yo, Munira. Yes, for 7 minutes. And I also have to make food for my wife and myself. Make dinner while I will watch hockey. Maybe we'll do some other live stream today, much later, for the craziest ones. But always when I tell that, I don't do it, because I just want to go to sleep. Yes, but Bren, I'm still reading your messages. Why should I not read your messages? I love the internet trolls the same way I love the spiritual persons. I love to see the balance. New name cooking live stream. Actually, I will make the same food as last time, new name, when I was doing cooking live stream, long time ago. Munir, actually, these days I also feel tired. I think it's something in just electromagnetic waves around Earth, or something planetary. Some days are like that, Munira. Don't take them personally. They will change. But if you try to make some meaning for you out of these feelings, hold on to these feelings, then they will hold you back Then I even don't know what nonchalant means. How to fight fear. See that the one who is fighting fear and fear are both the same movements in this moment. The one who fights fear is no different than fear itself. You know how? Fear will come and go, that's it. The sense of fighting it will also come and go. So how is it possible? Why do you give so much importance in you to these movements in your mind, in your body, in your nervous system, if they are changing all the time? Casual Mike, wonderful talking with you as well. Well, Casual Mike, I wouldn't say I'm enlightened because I think that embodiment, after you have realized something, after the inner light is on, I think it continues for all of the life. I mean, I'm not a fan of terming enlightenment. Many people are awakened. Few people have experienced true realization. And the levels of embodiment they are totally different. Ishan, dude, listen. Ishan, you surprised me, Ishan. Sarah Brightman song, Time to Say Goodbye. When I was 7 years old, I went to sleep to this song. It was like lullaby for me. My parents used to turn that song on as a lullaby. Is there word lullaby? Lullaby, I don't know. But that is really beautiful song. But many songs are beautiful, dude. I like music, but different genres. Good luck getting through them all. Thanks. You too. Well, I actually don't feel a need to get through them all because realization is one. After that, it's just GG. No more tricks. But Yes, maturity, depth. It's just interesting thing to experience how it changes through life. Boys and girls, see you later.